Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to a new session of Maths. Okay, so we can start. So here comes the first question. So that is root 3 cosec 20 degree minus sec 20 degree. Okay, so you can see there are four options. Okay, so this is a question root 3. Yes, root 3 cosec 20 degree minus sec 20 degree. Sec 20 degree. Okay, so we know that sec is equal to 1 by sine. Okay, so I'm going to write this, that is root 3 divided by, instead of cosec 20 degree, I'm going to write it as sine 20 degree minus here sec 20 degree. We know that sec is equal to, we can write sec is equal to 1 by cos. So that is sec 20 degree, that is equal to 1 by cos 20 degree. 20 degree. Okay, so in the next step, just cross multiply here. That is, yes, so just multiply this. So that means root 3, yes, root 3 cos 20 degree minus sine 20 degree, sine 20 degree all divided by, what is this? Sine 20 into cos 20. So that is sine 20 degree into cos 20 degree. Okay, so that is the numerator is root 3 cos 20 degree minus sine 20 degree divided by sine 20 degree into cos 20 degree. So hereafter, in the next step, yes. So in the next step, I'm going to multiply, for the numerator, I'm going to multiply and divide it by 2. Okay, so that is, let me show here. For the numerator, that is root 3 by 2. I'm going to multiply and divide the numerator by 2. Yes, so it's going to multiply here 2 into, yes, 2 into root 3 by 2 cos 20 degree minus here sine 20 degree, yes, sine 20 degree, yes, into 1 by 2, yes. So I already said that after this, for the numerator, I'm going to multiply the numerator, that is root 3 cos 20 degree minus sine 20 degree. I'm going to multiply and divide the numerator by 2. Yes, so here 2 into, that means it's going to multiply, and here we are going to divide by 2. Okay, so divided by, yes, the same method is using in the denominator. So the same method means you can see 1 by 2. Yes, it's going to divide 1 by 2 into 2 sine 20 degree into 2 sine 20 degree into cos 20 degree. Just look at here. Yes. So 2 by 2, the net effect is cancelled. Okay. So in the next step, we can write this. root 3 by 2. So what is root 3 by 2? Root 3 by 2. So this is for sine 60, isn't it? So sine 60 degree, the value is root 3 by 2. So for this one, instead of root 3 by 2, we can substitute sine 60 degree. So 2 into, yes, 2 into sine 60 degree into cos 20 degree minus, okay, minus here, look at here, sine 20 degree, yes, sine 20 degree into 1 by 2. So for 1 by 2, for this is for cos 60. Okay, so the value of cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. So we can write cos 60 degree Okay, it's nothing. For instead of root 3 by 2, I just substitute, okay, instead of root 3 by 2, I just substitute sine 60 degree, and instead of 1 by 2, I just substitute cos 60 degree divided by, what about here? 2 sine theta cos theta. What is this? 2 sine theta cos theta. So that means 2 sine theta cos theta, that is sine 2x. We know that sine 2x is equal to 2 sine x cos x. So here, instead of here, we can write, yes. So that is sine 2 into 2 theta. Yes, 2 into 20 degree. 2 into 20 degree. So that means 2 into 20 means 40 degree. And here there is 1 by 2. So we can take it as, we can put here. So it will become on the next step. That is 1 by 2. So in the next, we can write this. That is equal to 4 into, in the next step, this is 4 into, okay, so on the next step, it will become 4 into sine, just look at here, sine 60 cos 20, yes, sine 60 degree cos 20 degree, sine 20 degree cos 60 degree. Okay, so that means it is in the form of sine x minus y. So what is the expansion of sine x minus y? Sine x minus y is equal to sine x cos y minus cos x sine y. So for this one, I mean for this, for all of this, we can write, that is sine 60 minus, I'm going to write sine 60 degree minus 20 degree, 60 degree minus 20 degree, 60 degree minus 20 degree divided by, okay, I already said that this term 2 will, we can move this to the numerator, so it will become, the numerator will become, this side becomes 4. So after this, on the denominator only, it is sine 2 into 20 degrees, that is 40 degrees. So that is sine 60 minus 20 divided by sine 40 degree. Sine 60 minus 20 degree divided by sine 40 degree. Again, we can write 4 into sine 60 minus 20. That means sine 40. So sine 40 degree divided by, here, the denominator is sine 40 degree. Same, sine 40 degree. Okay, so what is this? Sine 40 by sine 40? The value is 1. So here for the answer, the final answer is 4. Okay, so for this question, the correct answer, option D is the correct answer. The value of root 3 cosec 20 degree minus sec 20 degree, that value is 4. So option D is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer for this one. Okay, so the second question is, you can see acute angle between the lines x minus 5 by 2 is equal to y plus 1 divided by minus 1. So that is equal to z plus 4 by 1. And the plane is given as 3x minus 4y minus z plus y is equal to 0 is. So that means the acute angle between the lines. So first of all, we can write the line. So for the line, it's given x minus 5 by 2. X minus 5 by 2 is equal to y plus 1. Y plus 1 divided by minus 1. So that is equal to z plus 4 divided by 1. So this is for the line, and for the plane, so for the plane, it's given us 3x minus 4y minus z plus 5 is equal to 0. So that means for this, the standard form is ax plus by, ax plus by plus cz, yes, is equal to d. Okay. Yes. Ax plus by plus cz is equal to d. is equal to 0. Ax plus by plus cz equal to 0. Okay, so here cz equal to 0. So this is for the line and this is for the plane. So from this we can write the direction ratios. Okay, the direction ratios of the line. The direction ratios of the line is, just look at here, 2 minus 1 1. So that is 2 minus 1 1. So these are the direction ratios of the given line and the direction ratios normal to the plane. So we can write the direction ratios normal to the plane. Yes, normal to the plane. Yes, the direction ratios normal to the plane. You can see. Yes, that is minus 3, 4, 1. Minus 3, 4, 1. Minus 3, 4, 1. So hereafter, we need to, so in this question, we need to find the angle between the line and the plane. Okay, so the angle between the lines, so that is represented by sine theta. That is represented by sine theta. Let me write the main equation sine theta. So that is equal to modulus of A plus B plus C all divided by root of A square plus B square plus C square into root of, the next is A square plus B square plus C square plus C square. So hereafter just substitute the values there. Okay, so that means sine theta is equal to sine theta is equal to, what is the value of A? So before that, again we can write A is equal to, that is direction ratios normal to the plane. So capital A is equal to minus 3 and capital B is equal to 4 and C is equal to 1. C is equal to 1 and A, that is direction ratios of the line is A is equal to 2 and B is equal to minus 1 and C is equal to 1. So hereafter sine theta, just substitute the values here. Sine theta is equal to modulus of AS. Okay, so minus 3 into 2. Minus 3 into 2 means minus 6. So the numerator will become minus 6 and here BB means 4 into minus 1. So it will become minus 4. And here, what about C? This is capital C. Okay, uppercase and this is lowercase. So CC means we got, it is, while we are multiplying this, we will get positive 1. So divided by, positive 1 divided by root of A square plus B square plus C square. Okay, A square, that is 4. A is 2. So we can write, that is 4 plus minus 1 whole square, that is 1. 1 plus C square 1 into root of A square, the value of A is equal to minus 3. So square means minus 3 the whole square, so that is 9. Okay, 9 into B. What is the value of B? B is equal to 4, so B square is equal to, this plus here. So B square will be equal to, the value of B square 16 plus C square. C square means 1. Okay, so on the numerator we got minus 6, yes, minus 6 minus 4 plus 1. On the denominator, root of 4 plus 1 into root of 9 plus 16 plus 1. Okay, so in the next step, minus 6 minus 4 plus 1. So that means that is minus 9. So that is sine theta is equal to minus 9. Minus 9 divided by, yes, root of 4 plus 1 plus 1. Yes, so that means root 6 into root of 26. Okay, so 4 plus 1 plus 1, 5, 6. So this is 6 and here 26. So just multiply here, that is we got root of 156. 156. 156. It's already given, that is modulus. So this negative sign will cancel. So it will become 9 by root of 156. Okay, so root of 156. So in the next step we can write theta is equal to, in the next step we can write theta is equal to, theta means the angle, theta is equal to sine inverse, yes, sine inverse 9 divided by root of 156. Okay, 9 divided by root of 156. So that is equal to, okay, for root 156 we can write it as 4 into 39. Okay, so 4 into, yes, so let me show here, root of 156 we can write it as root of 4 into 39. Okay, root of 4 into 39. So root of 4 into 39 means it will become 2 root 39. So 2 root 39. Okay, so in the next step here, for this one, instead of root 156, I am going to write 2 root 39 in the next. Okay, so that is, so here for root 156, that means theta is equal to sine inverse 9 by 2 root 39. 2 root 39. So that is, yes, so that is equal to, in terms of cos we can write this, theta is equal to, yes, so in terms of cos, so this is equal to, theta is equal to cos inverse 5 by 2 root 30. Yes. So this is the final answer. Okay. So for this question, yes, cos inverse equal to 5 by 2 root 30. Okay. So for this question, here option D is the correct answer. Okay. For the second question, option D is the correct answer. So hereafter we can move on to the third one, the third question. XY plane divides the line joining the points A, 2, 3, minus 5 and B has given us minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 in the ratio. Okay, you can see there are 4 ratios. The first one is 3:2 externally, 5:3 externally, 2:1 internally and 5:3 internally. Okay. So it's given that the XY plane divides the line joining the points. XY planes, already mentioned XY planes. Okay, so we can write the equation of yes, of XY plane. XY plane. The equation of XY plane is Z is equal to 0. Okay, so the ratio in which the XY plane divides is the ratio in which XY plane divides is the ratio in which XY plane divides is the ratio in which XY plane divides. So that is, yes. So let me write the points once again. A is equal to 2, 3, minus 5. A is equal to 2, 3, minus 5. And B is equal to, in the question the B is given us minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, so the ratio in which XY plane divides is equal to, just look at here, Z. Minus 5 by minus 3. Okay, so that is equal to minus 5 divided by minus 3. So we can cancel the negative sign. So the, yes, minus 5 by minus 3. So the answer is 5 by 3. Wait a second. So here it is minus of, yes, minus of minus 5 by minus 3. So it is minus 5 by 3. So due to minus, it divides externally. Okay, so here due to this, minus 5 by 3. Here option B is the correct answer. That means 5:3 externally is a ratio. So the fourth question is given that the number of 4-digit numbers without repetition that can be formed using the digits. So the digits are given as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in which each number has 2 odd digits and 2 even digit is. Okay, you can see there are 4 options: 436, 454, and 432 and 450. So it's given that the number of 4-digit numbers without repetition that can be formed by using the digits. Okay, so the given, first of all we can write the given digits. Okay, the given digits. Okay, which are the given digits? It's going on from 1 to 7. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the given digit is 1 to 7. And the 2 is, how many even digits are here? How many even digits? You can see 2, 4, 6. Okay, so there are 3 even digits, and how many odd digits are there? 1, 3, 5, 7. So there are 4 odd digits. Okay, so in the next we can write 2 even digits can be selected. 2 even digit can be selected. 2 even digit can be selected. So that can be selected in 3C2. That means we can see, we know that there are how many even digits are there? 2, 4, 6. So it will become 3 here. Okay, so there are 3 even digits. So two even digits can be selected in how many ways? 3C2 ways. Okay, and 2 odd digits. 2 odd digits that can be selected in. Okay, 2 odd digits. Yes, 2 odd digits that can be selected in 2 odd digits. 2 odd digits can be selected in yes, 1, 3, 5, 7. So there are 4 odd digits. So here 2 odd digits can be selected in. Okay, yes, so 2 odd digits can be selected in how many ways? That is 4C2 ways. So here it is 3C2 ways. 3C2 ways. Okay. So the next one is, so in the question we need to find the total number of ways. We need to find the total number of ways. Okay, so that is in the next. So these selected 4 digits can be arranged in 4 factorial ways. Okay, so that is this, we can write this selected 4 digits. These selected 4 digits can be arranged in four factorial ways. 4 factorial ways. Okay, so therefore total number of ways is equal to total number of ways. Yes, so that will be equal to 4C2 into 3C2 into 4 factorial into 4 factorial. Okay, so hereafter just substitute the 4C2. We can write 6 into 3C2. That means 3 into 4 factorial. So the next is 4 factorial. 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 factorial. So the answer is 24. Yes. So this is 24. So hereafter 6 into 3, that is 18. Okay, so for this one we can write 18 into 24. So the final answer is 432. 432 is the correct answer. So for this question, option C is the correct answer. Okay, so option C is the correct answer for this question. So the next question is, the third term of a GP is 9. Okay, the third term of a GP is already given, that is 9, and the product of its 5 terms is, we need to find the product of its 5 terms. Okay, so that is a question. So first of all, we can write the third term. The third term of the GP is, of a GP, the third term of a GP is given as 9. That is 9. Okay, so we need to find the product of its, yes, product of first 5 terms. Okay, so first of all, I am going to consider a term. Yeah. So it's already mentioned, it's a GP. Okay, so for the next term, the next is AR. Okay, so after this, it will become AR square. AR square. And here, A by R. And before that, it is A by R square. Yes. So A by R square, A by R, AR and AR square. So these are the GPs, the terms in the GP. So it's given that the third term of a GP is 9. So here, look at here, the third term of a GP. So here A is equal to 9. Simply we can substitute A is equal to 9 here. Okay, so the third term of the GP, A is equal to 9. So the product is given that the product of its first 5 terms is, okay, just look at here. Here it is R square and also R square. So we can cancel this, and here it is R and R. We can cancel it. Now look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is A raised to 5. The product of first 5 terms, that is A raised to 5. We know that the value of A is equal to 9. So 9 raised to 5. So what is the value of 9 raised to 5? 9 raised to 5, simply we can represent it as 3 raised to 10. Because in the options you can see 3 raised to 9. Yes, 3 raised to 9, 3 raised to 12. Yes, 3 raised to 5 and 3 raised to 10. So, okay. So, for this question, option D is the correct answer. So, the next question is given that a line cut off equal intercepts on the coordinate axis. The angle made by the line with the positive direction of x axis is. Okay. So, in this question, we need to find the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x axis. Okay, so it's given that a line cut off equal intercepts on the coordinate axis. Coordinate axis means it is x and y. Okay, so let me show a rough picture here. Let's consider this one as a graph. Okay, so it's already mentioned equal coordinates. Okay, so from here, this is origin. So this is A and this is A. So we can consider this one as A, and here this is the line. Okay, so from intercept form x by A plus y by b. Okay, so here it's already mentioned the intercept is same. So we can write x by a plus y by a is equal to 1. Okay, so look at here. Here the denominator is same. That is, the denominator is a here. So we can write it as x plus y divided by a. So that is equal to 1. So hereafter just move the a to the right hand side. So it will become x plus y is equal to a. X plus y is equal to a. Okay, so in the question we need to find the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis. Okay, so the slope of the tangent is, so hereafter we can write the slope of the tangent is. So the slope of the tangent is, slope of the tangent yes, so that is dy by dx. Slope of the tangent is dy by dx. Okay, so here, look at here. dx, we can find the derivative of this with respect to x. So dx by dx, the value is 1. and here dy by dx, and this is a constant, so it will become 0. So hereafter we can write dy by dx is equal to, while we are moving the positive 1 to the right hand side, it will become minus, so it is minus 1. So that is dy by dx is equal to minus 1, and slope of the tangent is dy by dx. So that means we can write as tan theta is equal to minus 1. Okay, so for which value of, we know that for which value of tan theta, it is 1. For that value of tan theta is equal to 1, that is for the pi by 4, isn't it? So that is tan pi by 4, the value of tan pi by 4, that is equal to 1. Okay, so here we got tan theta is equal to, minus 1. Tan theta is equal to minus 1. Okay, so in which quadrant the value of, in which quadrant the trigonometric identity tan is negative? Okay, so the tan is negative in the second quadrant. For this one, we can write theta is equal to, okay, tan is positive in the third quadrant, tan and cot is positive in the third quadrant. For this one, we can write theta is equal to pi minus which one? Pi minus pi by 4. Pi minus pi by 4. So that is equal to 3 pi by 4. So hereafter, on the next step, just substitute the value of pi is equal to 180. So pi is equal to 180, you will get theta is equal to, the value of theta is equal to 135 degree. Okay, so the value of theta is equal to 135 degree. Okay, so for this question, option B is the correct answer for this one.